by Toyota of Cedar Park, Adele Golf, Thundercloud Subs, Austin's go-to team realty, Alzer's Barbecue, ASI Protection Services, and Academy Sports and Outdoors. And now, calling the shots for today's game, here's the voice of the Timberwolves, Brad Cone.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome home to Cedar Park, Texas, and Jay Sevier Field at Matt Ariano Park. This is Timberwolf Baseball Tonight, the live worldwide broadcast of Cedar Park Baseball on the Vype Network. I'm Brad Cone via the T. The Andrew McBenyus is our QA tonight. This is game 22 of the season and our 10th broadcast in the third district game. Tonight, a huge encounter already in the district race as the Timberwolves face one of the top contenders for the league crown in the Liberty Hill Panthers. This is a quality opponent that knows it can beat Cedar Park because, well, they already have, winning 5-4 on March 6th in tournament play, not a district game. A few days later, the T-Bulls fell at Lake Travis to drop 2 straight. They have not lost since. 8 consecutive wins for Cedar Park, including a 6-0 sweep in winning the LISD tournament and a 2-0 start in District 25 5A play with wins over Marble Falls at home and Leander on the road. Liberty Hill with a very good 14-5 record, also 2-0 in district. Their losses are to San Antonio Connor 11-4, Hendrickson 10-6, Bowie 4-1, twice to Round Rock 5-0 and 7-4. In fact, those two are the Panthers' only 2 recent losses. They have won 5 straight and 12 of their last 14 since starting the season slowly at 2-3-1. The tie was with San Antonio Taft. They've got wins over Lampasas, Weiss, Del Valle, Vista Ridge, Elgin, McNeil, Cedar Park, Stony Point, Temple, Cedar Ridge, and then in district play over Eastview 11-1 and Rouse 5-2. That win over the Raiders is their only win over a ranked team, as Cedar Park was not ranked when the Panthers beat them. This is an historic game for Vype in a way. The Vype Live Network is what KMAX Sports became a couple years ago. KMAX's first broadcast customers way back in that inaugural season of 2008 were the 3 baseball programs of Georgetown, Cedar Park, and Liberty Hill. Jason Hebner has the call tonight over on another link at the Vype Live homepage for the Panthers. So if you're listening in, going to watch that game and accidentally clicked on me, Panther fans, you'll want to back out to the Vype homepage and find the link that Jason is using. That's going to be your broadcast of this game. This game is the 255th broadcast of Timberwolf Baseball on KMAX Sports or the Vype Network since we began way back in 2008, 14 seasons ago. Our sponsors of Cedar Park Baseball this season: ASI Protection Services, Toyota of Cedar Park, Adele Golf, Alzer's Barbecue, Austin Go-To Team Realty, and Thundercloud Subs. Team's now 16-3, and of course we throw out the ties in general conversation. They've now won 8 straight. That's the program's longest winning streak since taking 9 straight from March 2nd to March 15th of 2017. This week the Timberwolves have moved up 2 notches to number 6 in the statewide 5A poll, likely because a couple of Timberwolf victims are still looking very strong. College Station is 8th in the 5A poll. Lake Travis still number 1 in the 6A poll, with Round Rock at number 4. Cedar Park's only lost once in 4 games against those 3 teams. This number 6 ranking ties the program's highest ranking since 2002. The 2011 team also rose to number 6. The 2002 team opened the season ranked number 1 in the state, so of course there's the goal. Here are the scores from last week's Game 2 of District 25 5A action. Georgetown 8, Marble Falls 5, Eastview 4, Glen 2, Liberty Hill 5, Rouse 2, Cedar Park 4, Leander 1. That makes the current district standings look like this: Cedar Park on top at 2-0 and 16-3, Liberty Hill also 2-0 and 14-5, Georgetown also 2-0 and 12-5. Leander and Eastview both at 1-1, Rouse, Marble Falls, and Glen all 0-2. And also, Vype has started their own poll. Vype is based in Houston, and they've put that out for the Central Texas area, and it crosses classifications anyway. It could be any classification, 6A down to 2A, and be in this poll. Their number 1 is Lake Travis. Their number 2 is Cedar Park. Number 3 is Westlake. Number 4, Round Rock. Number 5, Westwood. Number 6, Bowie. Number 7, McCallum. Number 8, Liberty Hill. Number 9, San Marcos. Number 10, Georgetown. So, for what that's worth, you see the coaches having their chat with the umpires around home plate right now. There are 3 other 25-5A district games tonight. 0-1 Eastview at 0-1 Glen. 1-0 Georgetown at 0-1 Marble Falls. And Rouse at Leander. Academy Sports and Outdoors, a major sponsor of the entire Vype Live network. For all the ways you love to play, Academy makes it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your nearest Academy store. Gear up this spring at Academy Sports and Outdoors. T-Wolves going for all-time win number 386 here in their 22nd season of varsity play, and it would be their 157th win on a live KMAC or Vype broadcast, and I've had the privilege to do probably about 150 of those. I'm going to step aside, let the PA announcers introduce starting lineups here.
Designated hitter in batting 6, number 20, Brody Blay. And the 7th batter, left fielder, number 3, Chase Maxwell. 8th batter, center fielder, number 5, Logan Dyer. 9th batter and catcher, number 2, Garrett Neely. And on the mound for the Liberty Hill Panthers, number 18, Ryan Roden. Coaches and reserve players, please make your way to the third base line as well. And now introducing your Cedar Park Timberwolves. Leadoff batter and third baseman, number 5, Cade Hott. Second batter and second baseman, number 13, Gunnar Absek. Batting third, shortstop, number 14, Ryder Hernandez. Batting cleanup, designated hitter, number 25, Adam Vaughn. Batting fifth, left fielder, number 22, Trey Verver. Batting sixth, first base, number 19, Louis Alonso. Number 6, batting 7th, right fielder, Cannon McDonald. Catching, batting 8th, number 23, Josh Bretz. And batting 9th, center fielder, number 11, Darian Sue. And on the mound tonight, for the Cedar Park Timberwolves, number 15, Ben Cooper. Fans, please rise for the performance of our national anthem performed by Tanya Hott.
All right, this is our tradition this year. Tanya Hott with the national anthem. Heard the starting lineup. She missed the first few of Liberty Hill. Let me give you the first 3. Shortstop Ryan Leary, batting second, right fielder Jack Stavanoa. Interesting. Our family doctor used to be Dr. Stavanoa. I wonder if that's a relationship. That's not a common name. And batting third, second baseman Jackson Knox. And then you heard the rest of them from there. Weather tonight for Cedar Park, Texas. Sunny and 77. It'll fall to 65 by game's end. Humidity 21%. Wind from the north at 5. That means it's generally blowing from first base to the left field foul pole, but boy, you can see the flag is very limp out there in right center. No wind at all right now. Sunsets at 7:45. Tell the day's getting longer. Our last game with you in Leander, Friday night, just 5 days ago, 3 minutes earlier on the sunset, 7:42. Love it. Love the longer days, love the hotter weather. So you heard that our starting pitcher tonight is Ben Cooper. Let's look at Ben's numbers. Let's see. 3 appearances, all starts, thrown for 16 innings. 1-2, lost none. No saves, no save opportunities. He's got 16 strikeouts, given up 5 runs, all of them earned. Walked 12, struck out 13. Hit 3 guys, ERA 2.188, pretty darn good. The numbers for Ben Cooper as we get started here. Liberty Hill Panthers will send the shortstop, Ryan Leary, to the plate. 7:03, about 3 minutes late, makes up for the 6:57 start a few days ago at Leander. As Leary steps in. First pitch soars high, 1-0. Glad you're with us tonight, but if you're in the area, come on out. It's a perfect night to sit out the ballpark, eat some snacks, drink some drinks filed into the screen, and watch some good high school baseball. And this is going to be a good game. 2 very good teams, both ranked in the top 10 by Vype in the Central Texas area. Cedar Park at number 2, Liberty Hill at number 8. Cedar Park number 6 in the AP statewide poll for 5A. That one goes outside, 2-1. Got a little hum in one of the cables we have to our crowd mic as that one is high now, 3-1. And we're going to try to get that replaced perhaps for the next game so that hum will go away. 3-1 pitch from Ben Cooper. Inside, a leadoff walk. Leary becomes an 88%er, no way to start. Jack Stavanoa, right fielder, steps in. Left-handed hitter. On the stretch now, Cooper, strike on the outside edge, 0-1. No outs, leadoff hitter of the game, Ryan Leary, walked on 5 pitches. Line foul, hits the facade of the third base dugout where his teammates are. 0-2 to Jack Stavanoa. Sun really burning a hole in the right side of my eyeball, or the left side of my eyeballs as it goes through my iris. Setting off on the right side. Can't wait till 45. This and a check foul almost knocks down his on-deck hitter. Still 0-2 to Stavanoa. Jackson Knox and the on-decks are going to lean back a little bit. Be sure to avoid that. Now, I've set the camera up again a little differently tonight. I'm trying to give you what happens at first base as that one misses. 1-2, although I think I see that the camera has moved a little bit. See if I can move it back a little to the left. I want to make sure you can see everything that goes on at first. Hopefully that will do that. This one popped over the net, right side. Yeah, it doesn't quite have first, does it? Still 1-2 to Jack Stavanoa. Let me try another adjustment here. Now that Morin gives you first. Come back a little. And we'll go with that for a little while. This one. foul territory. Chasing it as a third baseman. Hott can't get to it. Goes just over the screen. Still 1-2 to Stavanoa. And this will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Giving you too far to the right. Now, boy, I can't seem to get this right. All right, well, we'll go with that. It's really hard to see that screen until the sun goes down on the camera or my production laptop. 1-2 again to Jack Stavanoa. Runner's going, swing and a miss. The throw down is going to be in time. Does he have him? Yes. Josh Bretz throws a missile to Ryder Hernandez coming across. And it's not an old-fashioned double play, just a double play. Stavanoa strikes out. Ryan Leary runs himself out on the 2-6. So now 2 outs, nobody on for Jackson Knox, second baseman. Goes outside 1-0. The old strike him out, throw him out thing. What a great throw by Bretz. Swung on and lifted, foul territory. On comes Louie, but it's over the dugout. 1-1 to Jackson Knox. Knox reaches. First baseman Nash Durkin, cleanup hitter, will get a chance at it. Fastball for a strike, 1-2. And when Durkin's warming up over there, if he puts any donuts on the bat, you can call them Durkin Donuts. Thank you very much. Swung on, 3 hopper to short. Ryder to his right and over to Louie for the out on the 6-3. 3 up, 3 down the hard way. Timberwolves coming to bat here right after this.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
All right, back to the action now here at J. Sevier Field at Matt Ariano Park. Brad Cohn bringing you the stuff here on the Vype Live Network. Cedar Park, no score yet as we go to the bottom of the first. Cade Hott will lead off, and then Gunnar Absek, and then Ryder Hernandez. Look at the numbers for these guys. For Hott, he's played in all 21 games, 68 plate appearances, 55 official at-bats, 24 hits, 16 singles, 5 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. He's hit for the cycle on the season. 10 RBIs, scored 19 runs, tied for second on the team with Ryder. Been hit twice, reached on an error once, walked 10 times, struck out 7 times, batting .436 coming into the night. Cade Hott. Pretty good numbers at leadoff.
All right, rolling into the bottom of the first inning, number 5, Cade Hott.
So here's Hott. However he's hitting, he's a hot hitter. See if I can get the scoreboard updated for you. I forgot about that little duty. First pitch to Cade Hott. Starts to show bunt. I guess that went outside. Did not ring him up. 1-0. This one is swung on, popped up, foul. Back over our heads. Just over the stands. 1-1 to Cade Hott. Good crowd from Liberty Hill, good crowd from Cedar Park. Stands on either side of me nearly full. Big game. Two good teams. And this one in the dirt, nicely blocked by Garrett Neely, but nobody on base. 2-1 to Cade Haught. That one low. 3-1 to Cade. Gunnar Absek on deck. Ryder Hernandez in the hole. Inside, and that hits him, and Haught's aboard for free, becomes an 88%er. Even if it hadn't hit him, if he'd avoided it, it was going to be ball 4 anyway.
Number 13, Gunnar Absek.
Absek to the plate. Facing Ryan Roden. So Cedar Park with an 88%er. Liberty Hill couldn't cash in on theirs. He was thrown out trying to take second. Let's see if Cedar Park can. Fastball outside and low. 1-0 to Gunnar. Gunnar of the night with 69 official at-bats, 21 hits, 18 of them singles, 4 doubles and a triple. Got 5 RBIs and scored 18 runs, third on the team. Hitting .304. On the ground, a high hopper to the hole. Shortstop way backhand. No play at second. Goes out. No time to get Gunnar Absek, who just beats it out with an infield single. A high chopper. Took a while to get to it. Had to go several steps to his right in the hole also. Could not get Gunnar's speed. So Cade is at second. Gunnar's at first with the first hit of the game. Ryder Hernandez, the shortstop, comes to the plate. Ryder, 73 plate appearances, 64 official at-bats, 22 hits, 11 singles, 7 doubles, 3 triples, and a homer. 20 RBIs, leads the team into the night, hitting .344. Long look at second and Cade Haught. No outs. This one, ooh, a nice curveball, didn't come in far enough. Was headed for Ryder's left ear and tailed down and in, but not far enough. 0-1. 1-0 rather. Two looks at second. On the ground, foul towards the third base dugout, 1-1 to Hernandez. Adam Vaughn, the DH, is on deck, and then the left fielder, Trey Verver. No outs, Haught in scoring position at second, Absek at first. Ryder Hernandez, a good contact hitter at the plate. Get something through the infield. And this one will be through the infield, but it's going to be foul. High, hard, and deep to the left side, and it went over the fence, but about 10 feet foul. If he could have straightened that out. Would have been his second home run of the year. The team with 7 already. They don't usually hit 7 in a season, this program, maybe 3. So way ahead of schedule on the Bombers. 1-2 to Hernandez. And they're going to look him back to second, Haught. No outs. Haught at second, Absek at first. Here comes the 1-2 to Ryder. And Ryder calls time. Took a little too much time for him. Took too much time for me, too. Pitch slapped to Chopper to the shortstop to second for 1. No play at first, so runners of the corners, 1 out. Hernandez aboard with a fielder's choice at first. Gunnar is taken down on the 6-4 at second. And Haught goes from second to third. So now 1 down, Runners in the corners for Adam Vaughn, DHing tonight in the 4 spot. Big fella, he steps in. "21 plate appearances, 16 official at-bats, 3 hits, all of them singles. Got 5 RBIs, and there is a strike. 0-1 to Adam Vaughn. Trey Verver on deck, Louis Alonso in the hole. There's a throw to first, not the A move. Adam just needs to get something through the infield. A fake throw to third to see if they could catch him napping at first, and they did not. Next game coming up Friday night on the road in Leander at Glen. This one over his head. They're going to go down to second, and it goes through. Too high. Run scores from third. 1-0 Timberwolves. That's Cade Haught on the throwing error. Ryder is the guy who survived that throw to second and now ends up at third. Still 1 out. Call was a ball, so 1-1 to Adam Vaughn. Ground ball to short. Backhands it. Ryder comes home. The throw is way tall at first. Probably was in time to get him, so I have to give Short an error on the throw. And he makes second. That goes through, but they back him up, so he's staying at second. Hernandez scores from third on the play. Vaughn ends up on the E6 at second base. Does get an RBI. And it's 2-0 Timberwolves. Here's Trey Verver, who's got 3 homers on the season, and all of them have been high, hard, and deep. Verver, 52 official at-bats, 19 hits, 6 singles, 10 doubles, and 3 homers, hitting .385 coming into this game. And that hits him in the helmet. Woo, that's what they're for. Give him a Tylenol and send him to first. So Verver hit on the first pitch. Coach Hutcherson's going to come out and talk to his pitcher, Ryan Roden. He's hit 2 guys and 5 batters. Louis Alonso will be coming to the plate for Cedar Park. While the 2 conferences are going on, one on defense and one for the runners. We'll look at Louis Alonso's numbers this year. 21 games played. That's every one of them. 65 plate appearances, 55 official at-bats, 21 hits. One of the top numbers on the team. I think it's 4th. 8 of them singles, 10 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. So he has hit for the cycle as well. Got 14 RBIs, a good number. Scored 14 runs. Been hit by pitch 4 times. That's tied for the team lead with Cannon McDonald, if you're interested in that. Reached on error once. Reached on a fielder's choice 4 times. Walked 5 times, struck out 9 times, and is hitting .382 coming into tonight. Louis Alonso. Pitch inside, and it gets away, and the runners will move up. Adam Vaughn moves to third. Trey Verver goes to second. And it's 1-0 to Louis Alonso. Line foul into the net on the right side. 1-1 to Louis. Cannon, the arm, McDonald is up next. Then Josh Brett's in the hole. They keep this going. Cedar Park with just 1 out on the 6th batter of the game. Two runners in scoring position, already up 2-0. This one on the ground, foul, third base side. Ryder danced around it. He was in foul territory, though. Wouldn't have been an out. 1-2 to Alonso. Kick and a throw, high. Curved in nicely, but stayed too high. 2-2 to Luis Alonso. What a nice crowd here tonight. You know, this is a big game. Place seats 550. I'd bet there's 250, 300 people here. Fouled back to the screen. Still 2-2 to Louis. Well, that's interesting. Oh, it was called a balk. I was wondering why the runners were coming in. I was looking down. So Vaughn scores. Verver goes to third. It was a balk call, so no pitch, and it's still 2-2. 3-0 Timberwolves. Fastball to the shortstop on 2 hops. Looks at home but throws to first. Gets that out, but an RBI for Luis Alonso as Trey Verver comes in to score. And it's 4-0. Cannon McDonald, the right fielder. His hitting numbers, 52 plate appearances, 41 official at-bats, 17 hits, 11 singles, 3 doubles, 2 triples, a home run, 12 RBIs. And this one he sends to right field. Didn't even finish getting to read his offensive productivity numbers, and he's already got a single on the first pitch. So Cannon aboard at first with 2 outs. Josh Brett's to the plate. See if we get his numbers out. 41 plate appearances, 36 official at-bats, 9 hits, 6 of them singles, 3 of them doubles. He's got 4 RBIs, scored 2 runs. They usually lift him for another runner. Been hit once. Struck out 9 times, walked 5 times, hitting .257 coming in. 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. A fastball called strike 1. Bretz becomes only the 3rd batter out of 8 to start off 0-1 against Ryan Roden. Long look at first. Runner's going, swings, goes to left. Got it tracked, and he'll make the catch out there, Chase Maxwell. But Cedar Park sends 8 to the plate. They've got 1, 2 hits, a hit batsman or 2. Couple errors. They score 4, lead 4-0. I'll let you listen to the sounds of the ballpark.
Close your eyes, dream with me. I'm going on a trip through history. Want to see some sights today. Back when the time was young, you learned the trigger of a gun. Maybe 6 feet on your way. When the mountains close the valley sides and the rivers held the miners' pride. Was the year 49. There's 9 guns in it.
All right, let's look at some of the pitching numbers. Pitch counts through 1 inning. Our guy, Cooper's thrown 16 pitches, 10 strikes, 6 balls, struck out 1 and walked 1. 3 up, 3 down with the throw him out, or strike him out, throw him up, out, double play, throw him up. Their man Roden's thrown 24, 14 strikes, 10 balls, given up 2 hits. He's hit 2 batters and given up 4 runs. They are at 4, 5, and 6 in the order, the Panthers, leading off first baseman Nash Durkin. First pitch from Ben Cooper, now with a 4-run lead, swing and a miss by Durkin, 0-1. 2 of the 4 batters to face Ben Cooper have started out 0-1. It's an important stat. Swing and a miss. And I tell you, Durkin has not got his head in the right place. He is looking out to center field when the bat's coming through the plate. Got to be seeing it hit the bat. Head down like a golf swing. Kind of like that one, but it popped it up foul. Chasing it is Haught in third base foul territory. Makes the catch on the run. Durkin fouls out to Haught at third.
Next to the plate, number 10.
One down for the third baseman, Cade Neuenschwander. You know, I speak German. Neuen, N-E-U-E-N, means new, but I don't know what Schwander means. S-C-H-W-A-N-D-E-R. It's new something. One out, nobody on. The third baseman, fastball stays outside, 1-0. Lights are on. Not making much of a difference yet. It's only 7:28. Still 17 minutes till sunset. And when the fastball goes outside as well, 2-0. The sun will be out of our eyes sooner than that because of the trees off in the distance. About 20 degrees off the foul line on the right side. That was a good pitch that the umpire missed. 3-0. Ben right down the tube for a called strike one. Brody Blay, the DH, is on deck. Then left fielder Chase Maxwell for Liberty Hill. That one is a little high. Second walk by Ben Cooper in 5 hitters. So 1 out, 1 on at first for Brody Blay, the 6-hole hitter, the designated hitter. A lefty. Second one in their order. 2 guys. Stavano, right fielder, hits lefty as well. Excuse me, I marked that in the wrong place. Let me put that there. There we go. 1-0 to Brody Blay. Ben not starting out 0-1 as often as he wants to. 6 batters, and only 2 of them have started out 0-1 against. Quick throw to first, nothing doing. Our first, they've thrown over 1. Remember that stat. High school baseball in America, 1 out of every 7 throws to a base by a pitcher is thrown away. So we'll track that for you, see how real that is. Both teams have thrown once. Fastball on the outside edge, strike 1. 1-1 to Brody Blay. Shadows are off the field now. Sun's still in the eyes of a third baseman throwing at first a little bit. Outside with a fastball, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside edge. Called strike 2. 22 the count to Brody Blay. Good throw to first, the B move. 2 throws by Cedar Park now. Well, their 88%er was thrown out trying to steal second in the first. Ours did score. Foul to the left side out of play. Still 2-2 to Brody Blay. Let's get this guy, Ben. Chase Maxwell, left fielder, is due up. Neuenschwander is at first. Swing and a miss, and he did get it. Second strikeout of the game for Ben Cooper.
Chase Maxwell.
Ben had a great outing against Round Rock. Held him with just a couple of hits and 1 run. We did not lose, but we did not win, a 1-1 tie. Here's Chase Maxwell, the left fielder. Fastball, strike one. There's an 0-1 start. So 3 of 7 now. 2 of 4 in this inning started out 0-1 against Ben Cooper. Fastball outside, 1-1. I think Cedar Park fans who sit off on our right, when they look at one that's kind of close but outside from that angle, it looks more over the plate than it really is. So a little noise from them on that one. Foul out of play towards the softball field. 1-2. Now 1 strike away of getting out of this one. Fastball called, strike 3, third strikeout of the game for Ben Cooper. And it's the second strikeout of the inning. Cedar Park with a 4-0 lead. When we come back, they'll be at the plate in the bottom of the second.
You know the Alzer family. They've been involved in Cedar Park sports for years, just as Alzer. You know the Alzer family. They've been involved in Cedar Park sports for years, just as Alzer's Barbecue has been involved in Cedar Park cuisine for years. It's one-of-a-kind, authentic Texas barbecue. Brisket, turkey, chicken, lamb, terrific sides and sauces. It's sheer succulence. That's Alzer's Barbecue, next to the Shell Station on 1431, just east of Lakeline. Open Friday through Sunday, every weekend.
Moisture called live from the Cedar Park baseball field. Well, I guess they're not live. Back to the action now. Brad Cohn via the T bringing you the action here on the Vype Live Network. Cedar Park up 4-0. Chance to improve that here in the bottom of the second. They're at 9-1-2 in the order. Leading off will be center fielder Darian Sue. Then top of the order with third baseman Cade Hott and second baseman Gunnar Absek. Sue's numbers are prodigious from the plate. 53 plate appearances, 49 official at-bats, 26 hits, 20 of them are singles, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 12 RBIs, scored 12 runs, has been hit twice. No walks and only 1 strikeout in 53 plate appearances. Hitting .531, best hitter on the team. He'll come on to face Ryan Roden, who faced 8 hitters in the first. Let's see if we can do that in the second. Something I'm going to try to keep up with this inning, first. And if I catch myself falling behind, I'll stop it. Try to keep up with the out count. Those of you who are looking at the screen. This one low and away to Sue, 1-0. Got a little space underneath where it says bot 2, bottom of the second inning. Where I can put a little something. I can either put the count or the outs. The counts, there's no way I keep up with it. And they're not keeping up that time with Darian Sue right under the glove with the pitcher and over second base into center. And Sue, into the night, hitting .531, has yet another hit. It's his 27th of the year and his 21st single, far and away leading the team. Top of the order now is Cade Hott. That was the third hit of the game for Cedar Park. Hott was hit by pitch and scored a run in the first inning. Oh, that was darn close. Second throw over by Liberty Hill. Hott still waiting his first pitch. Fastball low, 1-0. Can't wait for my burger from the concession stand tonight. Man, they are so good. Best tasting burgers on the high school baseball circuit. Runner goes, throw down, is in time. Does he get the tag down? No. Throw was in time, it was too high. Second baseman Jackson Knox could not get the tag down in time. Stolen base for Darian Sue. Pitch was called ball, 2-0 to Hott. No outs now, runner in scoring position, Darian Sue. Pretty good lead by Sue, and be careful. Very close. They've been close on Sue twice. Happens a strike. 2-1 to Hawk. Absek on deck. Ryder Hernandez in the hole. This one. Sent to the gap between right and center. Rounding third is Sue, and coming home, throw is cut off. 5-0 Timberwolves. An RBI single to right center for Cade Hawk.
Number 13, Gunnar Absek.
Timberwolves hitters 2 for 2 in the inning. Here's Gunnar Absek, had an infield single the first time, but was forced out at second on a 6-4 play. Throw to first again. Their third. Update the scoreboard for you. 5-0 Timberwolves. Still no outs, and this one's taken to left, and that's going to fall. Going to go all the way to the wall. Rounding second. Hawk rounding third. Here comes the throw from the shortstop. Not in time. Cade Hawk scores on a 90-yard dash with 2 left turns in it.
The ball, number 14, Ryder Hernandez.
Still no outs. Timberwolves up 6-0. Ryder's going to talk it over with Coach Williams at third while Coach Hutcherson calls for a reliever. He's seen enough from Ryan Roden. 3 for 3 Cedar Park hitters in this inning. 2 singles and a double, and 2 runs. We'll be right back in a moment. Tell you what we know about this pitcher. Cedar Park Baseball, right here on the Vype Network.
Austin Go-To Team Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, now's the time. Contact Greg Oleski for a free market analysis of your home's value and take advantage of this seller's market. Whether you're buying or selling, Greg's your go-to agent for all your real estate needs. Contact him at 512-779-3767 or Greg O at austinrealestateexperts.com. That's Austin Go-To Team Realty.
All right, new pitcher for Liberty Hill is number 15, and that is Connor Sherburne, listed as an infielder. Big righty. Let me put that in here, 15, Connor Sherburne, on my scorecard. We're in the bottom of the second. There are no outs. Cedar Park's led off the second, starting with the 9-hole hitter, Sue. He singled and scored. Top of the order with Cade Hawk. He singled and an RBI and scored on a double to left center by Gunnar Absek, who is at second. Ryder Hernandez will come to the plate. He was on with the fielder's choice and scored a run in the first.
And next to plate, number 14, Ryder Hernandez.
Steps in. 5 hits in the game for Cedar Park. Six runs. That one's outside. 1-0 start for Ryder Hernandez. 1-1 now to Ryder. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1-2 to Hernandez. First batter faced by the reliever Connor Sherburne. Adam Vaughn on deck, Trey Verver in the hole. There are no outs here. Outside. 2-2 to Ryder. So there on the score block, if you were looking at it right then, I put 0 outs. Try to keep up with that as the game goes. Sherburne will reset. Gunner goes back to the bag at 2. It's the only runner aboard. There are 2 runs in here, no outs. Ryder Hernandez at the plate with a 2-2 count. Swung on in the ground, into left field between third and short. They'll send him home around third. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. Cedar Park up by a full touchdown and extra point. Still no outs.
Next up late, number 25, Adam Vaughn.
It was Gunner scoring from second on that one. Hernandez with the RBI. Adam Vaughn. Outside, 1-0. Ryder at first with a decent lead. Sherburne throws. Not close. Fourth throw to first by Liberty Hill or to any base. Still 1-0 to Vaughn. He reached on an E6 last time. The shortstop gloved it. Probably had him in time, but threw it way too tall. Run came home on that play as he chips it towards his own dugout, 1-1. And Adam himself scored a little bit later. RBI by Alonso. 1-1 now to Adam Vaughn. Into the night hitting 188, but he can really send the ball far distance. There goes the runner. It's Hernandez. A delayed throw down is not going to be in time. Stolen base for Ryder. Pitch was outside and low to Vaughn, so 2-1. Cedar Park, kind of a rare time wearing those bright white home uniforms. Even at home, a lot of times they don't wear those. I like them. Driven. Left field. It's foul ball. Just foul by inches. Would have scored Hernandez easily, and Vaughn would have been at second probably. But it's 2-2. Trey Verver on deck, Louis Alonso in the hole. There are no outs. 3 runs in here in the second. Good lead. That second. Slow curveball that stayed too high. Full count to Vaughn. Sherburne from the stretch. A long wait and he resets. .41 pitches thrown by the starter tonight. 18 of them were strikes. There was a, wish you could have seen that. A hard slice foul towards the Cedar Park dugout, and one of the guys puts up a bat and just taps it back into the field. He should play tennis. Still a full count to Adam Vaughn. Here comes Angie McDonald with my dinner. Thank you very much. Great hamburgers here. That one's a full count walk to Vaughn, and he's aboard. Still no outs. Hernandez at second for Trey Verver. Left fielder into the night hitting .385, was a hit batsman and scored first time up. Verver, a lot of pop in the bat. So Angie, just before giving me my burger, gave Jason Hebner a burger too. Another Vype play-by-play guy for Liberty Hill, calling the game for them over on their link. Verver still waiting his first pitch. Conference between the pitching battery. Still looking to get their first out. Trey Verver is the sixth hitter of the inning. Looking to become the sixth Cedar Park batter to have a hit tonight, and we are only in the second inning. Conference is over. First pitch to Verver coming up. Two looks at second. Fastball in the dirt outside, nicely blocked by the catcher Neely. 1-0 to Verver. Ryder Hernandez at second. Adam Vaughn at first. Lifted underneath it into the, or over the screen. I thought it was going to hit the top of the screen. 1-1 to Trey. Landed just past the concession trailer. One of my favorite places in the ballpark. Got good stuff there. If you come out here, be sure to visit it a couple of times each game. You know the money goes to a great cause. It's your favorite baseball team. Here's a 1-1 to Verver. Fouled back into the net, 1-2. Deliberate pitcher, Connor Sherburne, taking a lot of time between pitches. A couple of looks at second. Oh, curveball that did not curve. Trying to come back and catch the inside of the plate, just didn't have enough on it to do that. 2-2. That one down low. Count runs full now to Trey Verver. Long time between pitches for Sherburne. We could go take a restroom break. Full count pitch. Ryder goes to third. Ball 4. Bases are juiced for Louis Alonso.
That brings up number 19, Louis Alonso.
Hernandez at third. Vaughn is pushed to second. Verver on with a full count walk. Second free pass for Verver. The other one not quite as free. Got a bruise on his right or left shoulder for it. Louis Alonso had an RBI first time up and a runner score while he was grounding out to short. Into the night hitting .382. First one misses, 1-0 to Louis Alonso. He is the 7th batter of the inning. We sent 8 in the first. Fastball outside, 2-0. Nowhere to put him. A walk is a run. Just got to stay out of the DP here. This one is in the air to left. Will it score? Is it deep enough to score? Catches it now. Here goes the tag and the throw, and it's not a run. Fake tag.
Next to the plate,
First out of the inning.
6, Cannon McDonald.
Cannon McDonald to the plate. Cannon hitting .415 coming into the night. Better than that now because he's 1 for 1 with a single to right. He was stranded at first when the inning ended, the first inning. Swing, a cut, fouls it back to the screen, 0-1 to Cannon. Well, I've got the camera position. You don't see much, just about the last half of the third baseline. Ryder is really pounding his feet and coming down quick, down third, trying to distract Sherburne. Tipped foul, not out of play, but not in anybody's glove. Little blooper on the first base side that nobody can get. 0-2 to McDonald. Three runs in the inning, 7-0 Cedar Park. Comes the 0-2. That one's outside, maybe low as well, 1-2. Not sure why the umpire isn't telling the pitcher to tuck his shirt tail in. They usually do that. It's flapping in the breeze. Swing and a miss. McDonald is down with a strikeout.
Number 23.
2 away.
Catcher Josh Brett.
Here's Josh Bretz. He lined out to left first time up. Well hit, but just right at somebody. Brett's into the night hitting .257. And with this, we have batted around here in the second. First one misses, 1-0 to Josh. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Josh has the same issue one of their hitters had a little earlier. Had his face pointed out to center when the bat was over the plate. Not going to hit many that way. Point your nose at the ball all the way onto the back. High and in. 2-1 to Bretz. Sue on deck. He already singled and scored and stole a base earlier this inning. Pitch is high and in. 3-1. I'm going to try to start chomping down on my burger between innings. So forgive me when we come back. We'll call sound like this. There'll be a very good reason for it. Chopper at shortstop. He'll have it underhand to the second baseman covering the bag at 2. And that will do it for Cedar Park in the bottom of the second. But they got 3 hits. They scored 1, 2, 3 runs or a couple of walks. And they batted around and now lead 7-0. We'll be right back in a moment.
Adele Golf, top-tier makers of custom clubs, EAS model putters, wedges, single-length irons. Golf Digest just awarded their EAS putters gold medals in the blade and mallet categories. Adele Golf, Groundbreaking products that shift the thinking of the golf equipment industry. Adele Golf, where you go to get better. Simplify your game. Single link, single swing, your aim, your choice. That's edelgolf.com. Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
Well, welcome back to the action here. Cedar Park, Texas. Jay Sevier Field, 7-0 Timberwolves. As we go to the top of the third inning. Let me get the scoreboard updated for you for that. There we go. And again, I'll try to keep track of the outs. And Deandra, if you're listening, just had some sort of exceptional error, and Jazzler died. I'm going to try to start it back up and see if we'll still have our commercials the rest of the way. So top of the third, 8-9-1 due for them. This is center fielder Logan Dyer, called strike one, 0-1. Against Adam Vaughn. They will have Garrett Neely, the catcher, in the 9-hole, and back to the top of the order with shortstop Ryan Leary. And high and in. 1-1. Well, Deandra Jazzler seemed to start up okay. Chipped foul into the net, left side, 1-2. Beautiful night here. Perfect night for baseball or any outside sports. Lifted in the infield. Pitcher coming on. Cade Hott calls him off. Right thing to do. Cade makes the catch. A pop out to third for Logan Dyer.
Number 2, Garrett Neely.
Here's Garrett Neely, the last man of the game to take his first at-bat. Catcher, 9-hole hitter for Liberty Hill. Steps in for his first crack at Ben Cooper, who's thrown well. 3 strikeouts, a walk, 2 walks rather. That one a called strike. One out, nobody on for Neely. There goes right into, I thought that was a drop in front of McDonald, but Cannon makes the catch, coming up on it in right.
That'll ring up the leadoff batter, number
So instead of a single,
Ryan Leary.
it's an L9, and we go to the top of the order with Ryan Leary. The shortstop walked the first time, but he was cut down trying to steal second. One of the better throws I've seen from Josh Bretz. Almost no turnaround time from catching the pitch to having to leave his arm. This one, fastball outside and in the dirt. Backhand stab by Bretz. 1-0. Fastball stays high, 2-0. Conference between Garrett Neely, going out to talk to Connor Sherburne on the mound. Chuck Licata and I work the Concordia games, and one of the fun things we get to do is give nicknames to the players, like Brett, Run for Your Liferman, that sort of thing. Sherburne should be Orange. Orange Sherburne. Or lime or pineapple or strawberry. inside 3-0 to Ryan Leary. Ben Cooper on the mound for Cedar Park, his 4th start. He is 2-0, and this one's fouled. 3-1. Looked a little low and away. I think I would have laid off with that if I'm a hitter. Even if it's a strike, you may call it ball 4. Here's the 3-1 down the middle, back to Cooper and through his legs, and that ends the no-hitter, the 10th batter of the game. So Ben doesn't have to worry about that anymore.
Brings up number 7, Jack Stavanoa.
And looky there, I'm not keeping up with the outs. Let me get that up there, 2 outs. Jack Stavanoa. Now to the plate for Liberty Hill. 2-hole hitter, right fielder, lefty, struck out swinging on a 1-2 pitch last time. Could use that again right here. Oh, it's Brett's in the helmet on the foul tip. 0-1. Ben Cooper. Nice slow curve, but stayed a little too high, 1-1. Jackson Knox, second baseman, is on deck for Liberty Hill, followed by first baseman Nash Durkin if they keep it going, but there are 2 outs. Ryan Leary's at first. He ended the no-hitter a moment ago. That one low, 2-1. There's a nice pitch. 2-2. Little sneaky one. Curved back into the outside edge. Nicely done by Ben Cooper. Need 1 strike here and we can go hit. This one is taken to right. Back goes Cannon McDonald. Can he get to it? Running catch, backhand, back into his right. Cannon the glove. McDonald, the 3rd out of the inning. I'm going to show you a little something in this break. Oh, I guess I should update the scoreboard here. Where are we going? To the bottom of the 3rd, right? Yeah, let me get that in there. This is what I need help doing if somebody wants it. You got great seats. Come run all these extra buttons I got to push. Yeah, here's what I want to show you. I'm going to move the camera a little bit and show you the Cedar Park dugout. They've made an improvement this year at coach's request. He hates the umpires telling him and his folks to get back in the dugout all the time. He likes a lot of people being able to see unobstructedly. So they actually took out about 10 feet of the wall. You see him walking through a place that used to be a wall right there. The only opening is where the guy in the black coat is standing right now in a black jacket. But anyway, that's new. It's nice. They like it. All right, back to the action. See if I can get this set up again for you with mostly first showing. And yet still able to see the shortstop make his plays. There we go. That's about where I want it. Cedar Park, I think most people would say unexpectedly up 7-0 on Liberty Hill. Liberty Hill's a great team. Already beat Cedar Park once this year in tournament play. So they've proven they're a good team there. They have only lost twice to Round Rock in the last 14 games. 12-2 in the last 14 games. They beat Rouse, which is getting top 20 votes in their last district game, 5-2 at home. So this is a good team, and beating them 7-0 is nice, but also precarious. You know they can explode at any time. So Cedar Park now at the bottom of the order here in the bottom of the 3rd. The 531 hitting coming tonight, Darian Sue. Better than that now because he's got a single, stolen base, and scored a run last time up. Takes the first one for a called strike 1. That one in the dirt, 1-1 to Darien. After Sue, we're back to the top of the order with third baseman Cade Haught and second baseman Gunnar Absek. This one, single on the ground into right field for Darien Sue. He's 2 for 2 tonight, coming in 531. He's north of 531 now. Pretty darn good hitter. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7th hit of the game for Cedar Park. Top of the order with Cade Haught. He's been on both times. Was a hit batsman, stole a base and scored, had an RBI single and scored. The pitch shows bunt but fouls it in the plate area. 0-1 to Cade. Cade into the night hitting .436, 1 for 1 officially tonight, so better than .436 at the moment. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Cade Haught. Well, no wind, temperature's great. You can see the American flag in right center just kind of moving a little bit. Right where I'm sitting, I don't feel any wind at all. Come on out. Cedar Park's leading. The pitch, runner's going, swings to protect him. Foul territory, first baseman chases it into the coach's box and makes the catch. Runner had to come back diving into it. Sue, and he makes it. So Haught fouls out to the first baseman on an FO3. Gunnar to the plate. 2 for 2 tonight. He's been struggling the last couple of games with several strikeouts, but he's found it tonight. Got an RBI, scored a run, a double and a single. Runner going, throw down. In time, and they've got him. Nice throw, Garrett Neely to Jackson Knox to cut down Darien Sue. Now there's 2 down. I'm not keeping up with this very good, am I? I may stop this out tally thing. On the ground in the hole between short and left field. Gunnar Absek 3 for 3 tonight.
Next up, plate, number 14, Ryder Hernandez.
Ryder to the plate with 2 outs and Gunnar at first. Have not scored in this inning. Scored 4 in the first and 3 in the second. Curveball catches the outside of the edge of the plate. 0-1 to Ryder. 4th hitter in a row for Cedar Park to start out 0-1 against Sherburne. Swing and a miss. That was way outside. 0-2 to Ryder. One more strike. Cedar Park sits down without scoring a run the first time tonight. A look at first by Sherburne. Runner goes, swung on by Ryder and hit hard into left field. Off the wall. Rounding third. Coming home, he will score, and Ryder with an RBI double scores Gunnar Absek on a 90-yard dash from first. It's 8-0 Timberwolves. Second RBI of the night for Ryder Hernandez. 8-0 Timberwolves. Adam Vaughn to the plate, been on both times, E6 and scored, walked and was stranded at second. Fastball called strike one. Now 5 batters in a row start out 0-1 against Sherburne. That's a much better ratio than the previous pitcher, the starter Roden, had. Several looks at second. It's another nice sliding curveball. Comes down from inside to outside, 0-2. To the plate, runner goes to third. They're going to throw down there. It's in time but too high. A stolen base of third by Ryder Hernandez. Heads up running, got a great break. Pitch was a ball, 1-2 to Adam Vaughn. From the full windup now, swing and a miss, misses it. Catcher's going to chase it, see if he can get it down there in time, and he does. So Ryder's run does not score. Vaughn down on the strikeout for out number 3. Cedar Park scores 1 on 3 hits. And they now lead 8-0. We'll be right back in a little bit.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to Balfour, Baylor Scott & White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Spalding, and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community and enjoy the game.
Now batting number 8, Jackson Knox.
Jackson Knox, second baseman, to lead off here at the top of the 4th. They're at 3, 4, 5 in the order. Knox grounded out to Hernandez at short the first time up. Now is a one-hopper to Ryder. He'll grab it, go over to first to Louis Alonso, and another 6-3 for Jackson Knox, 1 down. I'm going to stop trying to keep up with the outs. Can't do it. Academy Sports and Outdoors is a major sponsor of the entire Vype Live network. For all the ways you love to play, Academy makes it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your nearest Academy store. Gear up this spring at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Nash Durkin, the first baseman, cleanup hitter, fouled out to third the first time. It might do it again. He does, almost the exact same spot. Last time was on an 0-2 count. This is on an 0-1 count.
And next to the plate, number 20, Cade Neuschwander.
Cade Neuschwander, third baseman, 5-hole hitter, walked and was stranded at first his other time up. He's one of only 3 base runners for them tonight. This one misses low, 1-0. Cooper's retired 7 of the last 8. The only one he didn't is the only hit of the game. This one's fouled into the Cedar Park stands, coming straight down. Mortar shot right up there in row 10 on the right side. Everybody dove for cover. 1-1. 1-2 now the count to Neuschwander. High, 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the fourth. Time to get rid of the outs count. I'm not keeping up with that. Foul back over our heads. Still 2-2. I'll just tell you often enough how many outs there. Cedar Park thought that was a strike. Looked to me like it was a little outside. Full count. You could see everybody kind of leaning to our right, their left, trying to head for the dugout. Looked like seaweed moving in an ocean current. Swing and a miss. Now they can do it. Another strikeout for Ben Cooper. 1, 2, 3. Fourth of the game. All right. Cedar Park still leads 8-0. They'll come to plate in a moment at the bottom of the fourth. But first, these messages.
You know the Alzer family. They've been involved in Cedar Park sports for years, just as Alzer's Barbecue has been involved in Cedar Park cuisine for years. It's one-of-a-kind, authentic Texas barbecue. Brisket, turkey, chicken, lamb, terrific sides and sauces. It's sheer succulence. That's Alzer's Barbecue, next to the Shell Station on 1431, just east of Lakeline. Open Friday through Sunday, every weekend.
Austin Go-To Team Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, now's the time. Contact Greg Oleski for a free market analysis of your home's value and take advantage of this seller's market. Whether you're buying or selling, Greg's your go-to agent for all your real estate needs. Contact him at 512-779-3767 or Greg O at AustinRealEstateExperts.com. That's Austin Go-To Team Realty.
All right, Cedar Park Baseball, live worldwide on the Vype Live Network. Brad Cohn, your host of the V of the T here at the ballpark. Cedar Park now will come to play in the bottom of the fourth. 5, 6, 7 due in their order. Leading off left fielder Trey Verver. Then the first baseman Louis Alonso and the right fielder Cannon McDonald. Facing the reliever Connor Sherburne. Verver will come up first into the night hitting .385, 0 for 0 tonight. Hit batsman and scored, walked and was stranded at first. I'd like to see him get a hold of another one.
Number 22, Trey Verver.
For whatever reason, Liberty Hill with this particular pitching battery has quite a while between every pitch, between every batter. They're a long conference on the mound between the catcher Neely and Sherburne, the pitcher. Verver, Alonso, McDonald. Cedar Park up 8-0. Again, there's a 10 after 5 rule if they get there. On the ground, right back through the box into center. First pitch of the inning, Trey Verver has his first hit of the night. Now officially 1 for 1, so sending that .385 average north towards 400. Another one hitting about the same. .382 is Louis Alonso, but 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded out to short, but a guy scored on that one, gives him an RBI, and then flied out to left. So Louis is due. Fastball way outside, 1-0 to Alonso. Alonso is our 6th hitter of the game. Take his 3rd at-bat. high 2-0. Cedar Park 16-3 overall, 2-0 in league play. Liberty Hill also 2-0 in league play, 14-5 overall. 30 wins between these two teams as Alonso sends it to right. Making the catch, Jack Stavanoa, out kind of in the dark. Boy, it looks like there's not enough lights out there, so it looks kind of dark out there. Cannon McDonald into the night hitting .415. 1 for 2, the single to right, stranded at first, and a swinging strikeout. Runner goes. Throw is down in time, and they've got him. 2-4 on the caught stealing of Trey Verver. Garrett Neely to Jackson Knox for the out. There's now 2 down, nobody on. Pitch was called a strike. 0-1 to Cannon. In the dirt outside, 1-1. Josh Brett's on deck. Darian Sue at the bottom of the order would be next. Sue, a .531 hitter. He's probably about 550s now. 2 for 2 tonight. Low. 2-1 to Cannon. And hitting well, of course, at .415, but his defensive play in right field this year has been amazing. A lot of ESPN highlight reel catches and track downs of balls that you were sure were going to fall for singles or more. Swing and a miss. Cannon at 2-2. Of course, he had the gun down at home of the College Station runner to be the final out in that win. Preserve a 2-1 win for Cedar Park. That one's behind him. Or did it hit him? It grazed the back of his helmet. McDonald aboard as a hit batsman, the third of those we've had tonight.
Number 23, Josh Brett.
Here's Brett's. Lined out to left and struck out. Into the night hitting .257. Now, Cedar Park as a team over the years, flirts with the high 200s. Every once in a while, maybe at 301 as a team, usually in the 270s, as low as the 240s a couple of times. Well, do you hear what this team's hitting right now? That one's a fastball outside, 1-0 to Josh Bretts. As a team right now, Cedar Park is hitting .351. I've never seen the team batting average that high in all these years. Oh, I thought that was a little high, but they called it a strike, 1-1. 2 outs. Cannon McDonald at first is a hit batsman for Josh Bretts. Turn and throw. 5th throw to first by Liberty Hill tonight. There go the peacock noises from the Cedar Park dugout. Runner's going, and the catcher can't get the ball out of his glove. So it's uncontested for McDonald at second. Pitch was a ball, 2-1 the count. Runner in scoring position now for Josh Bretts. There are 2 outs. A little wind picking up from our left, blowing from third to first where I'm sitting. A little low. 3-1 to Bretts. Sue awaiting on deck. He's 2 for 2 already tonight. 2 for 2 for Sue. Pitch, swing and a miss. Full count now to Bretts. I'll try to see if I can finish most of my burger in this next commercial break. And he's down. So a single, but he was cleaned off the base on a steal attempt. Hit Bassman was stranded at second. Cedar Park sends 4 to the plate. Doesn't get anything out of it. Still leading 8-0 through 4 complete. We'll be back in a minute.
With ASI Protection Services, it's always safe. It's that simple. ASI Services provides commercial and residential alarm monitoring services. ASI does the install and monitoring for way less than the large security chains. They've been in business for 21 years. ASI also offers home automation services, repair services for access control, alarms and CCTV, plus security camera installation and repair. That's ASI Protection Services. Call 512-467-2615.
Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
Little ZZ Top here as we go to the top of the 5th here. Brad Cohn bringing you the action on the Vype Live worldwide broadcast of Cedar Park Timberwolves baseball from Jay Sevier Field at Matt Ariano Park in Cedar Park, back of the campus of CPHS. Liberty Hill trailing the Timberwolves 8-0 as they go to the top of the 5th at 6, 7, and 8 in their order. 6-hole hitter DH Brody Blay is the first man to the plate. He struck out swinging at a 2-2 pitch last time up. Fastball on the outside edge for a called strike 1. Cooper now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the last 8 have started out 0-1. That one's inside 1-1. Cooper working with a lot more alacrity. Fouled. Third base side. Haught again over to make the catch. Has to navigate his way around the Liberty Hill base coach, but makes the catch. And there's one down. Chase Maxwell, left fielder, to the plate.
Number 3, Chase Maxwell.
There's a third foul out to Cade Haught at third tonight. Chase Maxwell, their left fielder, only his second trip to the plate. He struck out looking at a 1-2 pitch first time up to end the second. Fouled out of play, right side, 0-1. Boom! Boy, that hit something over there. I think it hit the roof of the first base dugout of the softball field. Wind in the delivery high and outside with a fastball. 1-1. One out here in the top of the 5th. Let me get your scoreboard updated for you. Two 2-1 now, the count to Chase Maxwell. High and in, 3-1. And it's ball 4. So a one-out walk for Chase Maxwell becomes just their 4th base runner of the game.
That'll bring number 5 to the plate, Logan Dyer.
3rd walk of the night issued by Ben Cooper. Has 4 strikeouts and only 1 hit. Logan Dyer, center fielder in the 8-hole, lefty. Popped out in the infield to Cade Haught in the grass in front of third base. First time up. Called strike one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the last 7. Fastball, 2 bouncer to Ryder at short. On his knees, but he goes to Gunner for the force out. Ryder kind of stumbles as he's trying to field the ball. It bounced off of his glove. Fortunately, right at Gunner, who was on the base just a couple of feet away. You saw most of that. So Chase Maxwell is out, kind of on the unconventional 6-4 there at second. Dyer's aboard with the fielder's choice at first. 2 outs for Garrett Neely, 9-hole hitter, catcher. Lined out to McDonald and right first time up. To the screen. Dyer goes to second, ball 1 to Neely. That is the first runner that has successfully reached second base tonight for Liberty Hill. Trying to end the shutout with 2 outs. Fastball low, 2-0. And Brett's going to go talk to Ben Cooper for a moment. And while Josh did that, I took another bite of my burger, by the way. 2-0 to Garrett Neely. Ryder sneaking in behind the runner, but laying off. Fastball a little bit low. 3-0. Ben taking his time now. It's high. Oh my gosh, that was high and outside, and they called it a strike. Thank you. Boy, that was ball 4, no doubt about it. But instead, it's officially 3-1 to Neely. Need to get this out, or we're going to have to go back to the top of the order. There's a nice pitch. Full count now, 1 strike away from getting out of this sort of a jam. At least there is a runner in scoring position. 10 hits to 1 in favor of Cedar Park. 8 runs to none. Ben Cooper from the stretch. Full count pitch is a called strike 3, and he gets out of that one. Beautiful pitch over the outside edge. It's his 5th strikeout of the night. And a second standing strikeout. I'll let you listen to the sounds of the ballpark. All right, let's talk pitch counts for a second for Ben Cooper. Here are the number of pitches he's thrown in each inning, 1st through 5th. 16, 18, 15, 10, 15. Those are very good numbers He's only at a total of 74 pitches through 5. Ben Cooper's doing a fine job tonight. 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, only 1 hit, no runs. So now to the bottom of the 5th we go. 9-1-2 due in the Timberwolves order. That'll be Darian Sue, and then top of the order, Cade Haught and Gunnar Absek. Seems like we've started that way 2 or 3 times tonight. And, of course, the 10 after 5 rule is in effect in district games. So Cedar Park scores 2 runs right here. The game is over. If they want to score more than 2 runs and more runs in this game, they need to let Liberty Hill score some. Bunt, third base side. It's a good one. On charge is the third baseman. Makes the throw. It was in time, and the first baseman couldn't snag it. Sue's going to go to second. I got to call that an error on the first baseman. It looked in time to me, and he did not catch a perfectly thrown ball. Cade Haught fouled out to the first baseman last time up. RBI singled to right the time before that, rather, and scored. Was a hit batsman, stole a base and scored the first time up. Into the night hitting .436, officially 0 for 1 right now. They're going to turn and throw to second. Sue there easily. No problem with that. Cade Haught's still awaiting his first pitch. Bunt into the net, foul, third base side. 0-1 to Cade. Fouled, right side, into the net. 0-2 to Cade. No outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Darian Sue at second. If he scores, then Haught here at home right now is the game-winning run. Oh, a nice pitch. I wouldn't have griped if he'd called that a strike. But 1-2. Absek on deck, Hernandez in the hole, and then Vaughn. No outs here. The pitch. Driven. High, hard, and deep to left. Chasing it back to the wall. And it gets past it. Rounding third and scoring is Sue. An RBI double to deep left for Cade Haught. 11th hit of the game for Cedar Park.
Next up, number 13, Gunnar Absek.
If Gunnar gets this one to a gap, the game is over. Haught will score from second, and we'll have our 10 after 5 come into effect. 9-0 Timberwolves. Wow, way high, way inside. Umpire fell asleep and thought that was a strike. 0-1. Oh, that wasn't anywhere near the strike zone. Almost hit the bill of his hat. Swing and a miss. And that's what hitters will tell you. Once they can't trust the umpire anymore, they just start swinging at anything. No outs, but 0-2 to Gunnar Absek. That one outside, but actually a far better pitch than the one he called a strike. 1-2 to Gunner. Hernandez on deck, Vaughn in the hole. There are no outs. If a run comes in, the game is over. On the ground to third. Looks him back to second, across the diamond for the out. But he goes from second to third. First base, and the ball came out of his hand funny into the ground. But luckily for Liberty Hill, they were able to track it down before any further damage was done.
That'll bring up number 14, Ryder.
So Absek grounds out to third on the 5-3. But Haught, with the winning run, is now at third, 90 feet away. For Ryder Hernandez, pretty heavy hitter. Ryder hitting .344 coming into the night, and he's 2 for 3. A couple of RBI singles, both to the left side. $12 hits to 1 for Cedar Park now. Low and away. 1-0 to Ryder. Ryder also was on with a fielder's choice and scored a run. He was stranded at third the 2 times that he got on with RBI hits. Chipped foul towards the Liberty Hill dugout, 1-1. Outside, nicely blocked by the catcher, or the winning run would have scored on that one. 2-1. 2-1, I should say. Fouled. Two. Foul. Out of play right side. Still 2-2 to Ryder Hernandez. Love to get his buddy and backfield mate, Cade Haught, home for the winning run. Haught starting running back for the state finalists this year. Ryder, of course, the record-setting quarterback. 72 scoring passes thrown by Ryder Hernandez this year to only 4 interceptions. Find somebody who can do that. Grounded foul left side by Ryder. Still 2-2. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and Ryder is down. Chased one out of the strike zone. A little too eager.
That'll bring number
Second out.
to the plate, Adam Vaughn.
Adam Vaughn, the DH. Into the night hitting 188 on with an E6, had an RBI. Scored a run, walked and was stranded second and struck out swinging. No outs to work with now with 2 down. Inside, oh my goodness. That was inside the white stripe that is the batter's box line. It's a good 15, 16 inches inside, but he called it a strike. 0-1 to Adam Vaughn. Low and away, 1-1. Verver's on deck, Alonso in the hole. Likely won't get that far. He'll be out or the game is over by then. This one a little, I guess it's a tall guy, 1-2. That one outside or low, 2-2. Way outside, nicely blocked by the catcher to save the game. 3-2. Garrett Neely with good work there for the Panthers. They could put him on, but then they face 3 really good hitters in a row if they put Vaughn on. And they put him on. So 2 outs, runners at the corners. Haught at third, Vaughn at second for Trey Verver, who is 2 for 2 tonight. He was a hit batsman and scored, walked and stranded at first, single up the middle but stranded at first, and a single up the middle but stranded at second. Sixth hitter of the inning for Cedar Park here in the 5th. High and out with a fastball, 1-0. They do have space for him on base if they walk him. That would bring up Alonso if that happened. Here's the 1-0 from Sherburne in the dirt. Again, nicely blocked by Garrett Neely, who's done a great job blocking pitches behind the plate tonight for the Panthers. Wow, that was a good pitch. A lot more worthy of being called a strike than some of them that he has called a strike. 3-0 to Verver. If they walk him here, the bases will be loaded for Louis Alonso. Only bad news about that is ground ball in the infield, you just go to the nearest base to get out of the inning. Swing and a miss, 3-1. In the air, playable. First baseman calls everybody off, catches it barely in fair territory, and Cedar Park leaves runners at first and second. They do score 1 to go up 9-0. Let me get this marked in here. We're going to stick here right now. We're going to be in the top of the 6th and the top of the order for Liberty Hill. And we'll go ahead and do a commercial. We'll come back in just a minute.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
Adele Golf, top-tier makers of custom clubs, EAS model putters, wedges, single-length irons. Golf Digest just awarded their EAS putters gold medals in the blade and mallet categories. Adele Golf, groundbreaking products that shift the thinking of the golf equipment industry. Adele Golf, where you go to get better. Simplify your game. Single link, single swing, your aim, your choice. That's EDELGolf.com.
All right, here we go now. Top of the 6th, top of the order. Ben may be leery of Ryan Leary. Almost knocked him off the mound with that single back through the middle. And there's another one hopper that Gunner gathers at second. Makes the throw, but it is too high. Not a hit, just an E4 on that one. Would have been in time.
Next up, number 7, Jack Stavanoa.
And Leary, their leadoff hitter, has been on base every time. He walked the first time, had that single in third, and then on the E4 there. Stavanoa to the plate, two-hole hitter, right fielder, lefty. Struck out swinging in the first, flied out to McDonald, who tracked it down in the third. Fastball for a strike, but the umpire missed it. Blinked his eyes or something. So he calls it 1-0. That was a beautiful pitch. That one was too high. 2-0. No outs here. Too low, 3-0. Ben may be tiring. Be nice to complete a one-hitter. Conference on the mound now. Short one anyway. 3-0, need to throw a strike here. Don't want to put two people on with no outs. Ben takes a look at first to Leary. To the plate, good strike on the outside edge, the same as the first pitch of the at-bat. 3-1 the count. Make him earn it. Don't give it to him for free. Throw strikes. There's another one. Full count now for Ben against Jack Stavanoa.
Yeah, let's go one more. You got it.
Runner going. Pitch high and over the head of Stavanoa for a walk. Fourth walk of the game for Ben Cooper. Pushes Leary to second, only their second runner to get into scoring position tonight, and here comes Coach Williams. He wants him to finish with a one-hit shutout, but things are kind of coming unwired here. Talked to him about it. Hasn't made any motion to the bullpen yet. Don't want this to turn into the McNeil game, certainly, when we're up 10-2 in the second inning and only won 10-9. Conference is over. Lanny Williams just, kind of be a pitcher whisperer there. Tell him things to settle him down and get his confidence. So here's Jackson Knox, the second baseman, grounded out to Ryder, and then grounded out to Ryder. Could use that here, start a double play. Fastball for a strike on the outside edge.
Now batting number 8, Jackson Knox.
First guy in 4 batters to start out 0-1 when 7 of the previous 8 had. Called strike two. Nope, I guess he didn't call it. I agree that was outside, but it's the pitch umpires often call a strike anyway. 1-1 to Knox. Nash Durkin on deck. Popped up in the infield. Ryder Hernandez, a shortstop. Looks like he has it. Nope, he's going to give way to Gunner. Makes the catch a little bit on the short side a second. Knox is down on the P4. One away. Leary stays at second, Stavanoa at first.
Plate, number 24,
Here's Nash Durkin, first baseman. Fouled out to third and then fouled out to third. And that's not him. It is Andon Thomas, an
My
outfielder.
mistake. That brings up number 23, Andon Thomas.
His first at-bat. From the stretch. 1 out, runners at 1 and 2. And he'll step off. I don't hear any pop or anything from the bullpen. We usually hear them warming up. Going to be in foul territory, far right field. Chasing it is Cannon. Can't get there. Big tall strike to Andon Thomas. A lot of hang time on that one. Outside, the runners are going to advance as they get past the glove of Brett's. So Leary goes to third on that one, and Stavino goes to second, which means we don't get an inning-ending double play set up. Current weather for Cedar Park, 67 degrees. Humidity has risen to 40%. Wind is coming kind of from our left at 4. Still pretty darn good weather. 78 when we started. Dropped 11 degrees. That one misses. 2-1 now to Andon Thomas. Fouled back towards us into the net. 2-2. Need the out here. Let's keep the shutout alive. Keep the one hitter alive. Andon Thomas, a lefty. On the ground, scores a run into right field. Round in second, going to score 2 runs. Andon Thomas comes into pinch hit, gets the job done with a 2 RBI single to right. Shutout is done, and the one hitter is done. It's Leary scoring from third, Stavino scoring from second. It's 9-2. And Ben is done.
Good job out there, Ben Cooper.
Ben did a good job tonight. Only allowed 2 hits. Had a shutout going until a few seconds ago.
That'll bring in Blake Burton to the hill.
Blake Burton, who faced 9 batters in the last 3 innings at Leander and set them all back down. Going to try to duplicate that feat. We'll let you watch him warm up while we go to a break.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
Adele Golf, top-tier makers of custom clubs, EAS model putters, wedges, single-length irons. Golf Digest just awarded their EAS putters gold medals in the blade and mallet categories. Adele Golf, groundbreaking products that shift the thinking of the golf equipment industry. Adele Golf, where you go to get better. Simplify your game. Single length, single swing, your aim, your choice. That's edelgolf.com.
All right, Blake Burton on now to put out the fire. Numbers as a pitcher. 18 innings pitched, been in 4 games, started 3 of them. He is 2-0. Given up 18 hits, 12 runs, all of them earned. ERA of 4.667. Those games out as well as they should. Swing and a miss by Neuenschwander. 1-2. So something to work on. Swing and a miss. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. Nice job of Brett's holding on to it, and there's 2 down. But we are not in a game-ending situation now. Only up 7. Brody Blay, the DH, left-handed hitter, struck out swinging in the second, fouled out to Cade Haught at third in the 5th. High in the zone, 1-0. 6 hitter to the plate in the 6th. That's the most they have sent by far in any inning tonight. In fact, coming into this inning, Cedar Park had only faced 2 batters over the minimum. Fastball a little outside. Stay with us for the post game. We'll go to an extended commercial break right as the game ends, and then we'll come back with the offensive stats compilation and a short conversation with head coach Lanny Williams. Fouls to the screen, 2-1 to Brody Blay. Chase Maxwell, left fielder, is on deck if Blay can reach. There are 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Blake Burton now with a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. And sends him packing. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Blake Burton. What I tell you, the guy is on a roll. We'll be right back with Cedar Park to the plate. Maybe their last at bat of the game in the bottom of the 6th right after this.
You know the Alzer family. They've been involved in Cedar Park sports for years, just as Alzer's Barbecue has been involved in Cedar Park cuisine for years. It's one-of-a-kind, authentic Texas barbecue. Brisket, turkey, chicken, lamb, terrific sides and sauces. It's sheer succulence. That's Alzer's Barbecue, next to the Shell Station on 1431, just east of Lakeline. Open Friday through Sunday, every weekend.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
Timberwolves will send to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Their 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Louis Alonso, Kenny McDonald, Josh Bretz, unless any of them are lifted for new players by Coach. Cedar Park up 9-2. They'll need 3 runs here to end the game. Needed 2 last inning and got 1 of them, but left the winning run at third. Then gave up 2 in the top of the next inning to Liberty Hill. And that's where we stand. That's how we got here.
Bring up first to bat for the Timberwolves, number 9.
And there will be a pinch hitter, Tyler DeVolder, hitting for Alonso. Get his numbers here in a second as I pencil him into the score sheet. DeVolder's batting stats: 10 plate appearances, 8 official at-bats, 3 hits, 2 singles, and a triple. 2 runs scored, no walks, no strikeouts, batting .375. Left-handed hitter. Looks like Cannon McDonald in the on-deck circle. He is scheduled to hit next, following DeVolder. This one is taken to center, up and to his left, trying to make the catch. Does he make it? Makes the catch. What a great play by Logan Dyer in center field for the Panthers.
Next up, number 17, Mason Padani.
One down, and it's Mason Padani. They've lifted Cannon McDonald for Padani. Pencil him in. Padani, 9 plate appearances, 7 at-bats, 1 hit. It was a single, hitting 143, scored a run. And that one misses. 1-0 to Mason. Throw to first. Their 6th throw of the night. Next one should be thrown away, according to the stats. Pitch is a fastball. Must have been low. 2-0 to Mason Padani. I thought that was going to be called a strike. Pitch, fastball, outside edge of the plate for a called strike 1. 2-1 to Mason Padani. One out, nobody on here for Padani. Excuse me, one out, one on for Padani. You know what? I marked that single to center down as an out, is why I was saying that. There we go. This one's popped foul, left side, chasing third baseman, can't get to it in time. 2-2. So no outs, DeVolder at first. I could have sworn I looked down at the home plate umpire and he was making the fist of an out call, a diving play in center. Apparently that's not true. Inside, DeVolder will go to second. Interesting that they threw down there when he was so close there anyway. Full count to Mason Padani with DeVolder at second now. Josh Brett's on deck becomes the winning run. Long wait between pitches again. Swing and a miss. Padani is down. Now there's an out.
Next up, number 7, Jack Newman.
Jack Newman. Pinch hitting for Bretts. 5 plate appearances, all official at-bats, 2 hits, a single and a double, and an RBI, scored a run, batting .400. Jack Newman.
Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down, tell him that God's gonna cut him down.
Jack Newman, yet another football player of the state finalists who's playing baseball for Cedar Park as well. I think we counted 13 of them. Looked at the roster earlier. Called strike 1. Darian Sue scheduled to hit next, and he is in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss. Feet were way too busy on that one. Keep those feet steady. 0-2. 1 out to Volder at second. 0-2 to Jack Newman. Lifted over our heads, foul. Still 0-2. More peacock noises from the Cedar Park dugout. Those of you who don't know what that is, who might be new to the program, we'll let you know here in a second. Fastballs outside, 1-2. There's an exotic bird ranch behind left field. Emus and peacocks. And through the years, they have often started singing and crying and making their distinct call out there. And usually it's right before something good happens for Cedar Park. Haven't heard of any this year. Swing and a miss. Newman is down. And that is the nature of a lot of the Cedar Park female fans bringing colorful peacock feathers and sticking in their hats and in their hair on playoff trips. Darian Sue with 2 outs. DeVolder at second. Oh, almost hit him. 1-0. Nothing doing on that fake throw. Sue awaiting his 1-0 pitch. Into the night, as we said, hitting .531. That one's fouled into the net. First 2 at-bats are singles. On with an E3 on the third, so he is 2 for 3 tonight. So his .531 is going north. He's got a stolen base, an RBI, and scored 2 runs. Good night for Darian Sue. That one's in the dirt. Runner goes to third. No throw. Volder now at third, 2-1 count to Sue with 2 outs. Darian Sue launches one, but right at the left fielder. Takes a couple of steps, makes the catch. Cedar Park is down without any runs in the 6th. We'll be right back in just a moment.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to Balfour, Baylor Scott and White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Spalding, and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community and enjoy the game.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
All right. They came back earlier than they should have for this inning. We are in the top of the seventh. 7-8-9 due for Liberty Hill. This is Chase Maxwell, the left fielder. That one misses. 2-0 against Blake Burton, who struck out the only two batters he has faced so far in this game. That one misses too. I'm just going to go out and talk to him. The only defensive changes I can see, if I check my lineup, yeah. Mason Padani is in right for Cannon McDonald now. And at first is Hunter Hewitt for Louis Alonso. Everybody else seems to be the same. Here comes a 3-0. Called strike. Now they say 2-0 on the scoreboard, but I could have sworn it was 3-0. We'll know in a minute. To the screen that walked him, it was 3-1. First guy to reach base in 4 innings, his last 4 innings of work for Blake Burton, stretching over 2 games. 5 innings in the 5th inning of work. Center fielder Logan Dyer popped out to third base and on with the fielder's choice and stranded at second. Burton now, the first time we've seen him on broadcast, pitching with a guy on base. That one misses 1-0. That one misses 2-0. Little high. It's 9 pitches this inning, and 8 of them have been balls for Blake Burton. Matt Kirkendall, assistant coach, coming out to do the talking. Cedar Park just needs to get Liberty Hill out before they can score 7 runs here to finish this one off. That seemed to be a bigger chore than it should have been against McNeil last week. In fact, that was a week ago tonight. A big lead late and started giving away free stuff. Try to avoid that here. (3-0) the count to Logan Dyer, Liberty Hill's center fielder. Looking for his first hit tonight. Or his first walk, since it's 3-0. And there's the walk. First 2 guys are walked. On 9 pitches. Garrett Neely coming up, the catcher, 0 for 2 tonight. Standing strikeout and lined out to right.
Brings up number 1, Carson Riley.
Oh, we're going to pitch hit for Neely, number 1, Carson Riley. Both teams trying to deal a little bit of pinch hit magic. Work for Cedar Park and Tyler DeVolder. Fastball outside. 9 balls and 10 pitches for Blake Burton in this inning. Pitched so masterfully the 4 innings previous to this one. There's a nice one. Oh my gosh, the umpire. Woo! What was he doing there? That was a perfect pitch. Called it a ball. Right down the heart of the strike zone for ball 2. And that was, that one was too low for a strike. The makeup call. 2-1. That kind of frustrates batters and pitchers alike. Outside, 3-1. Don't walk the bases loaded, Blake, with no outs. Next 2 pitches need to be strikes. That's a good pitch. Oh my God. This is the old thing where the umpire's not going to give the struggling pitcher any kind of a call because that was a strike. Threw 2 strikes that were called balls in that at-bat. Pushes Dyer to second and Maxwell to third. Carson Riley at first, top of the order with Ryan Leary, who has one of their 2 hits. 1 hit and 3 trips, and that's it for Burton. New pitch, started the game at first base. Louis Alonso. Look at his pitching numbers while you watch him warm up. He's thrown 6 innings, spread over 3 different games. Has no starts. He has a 1-0 record. He's given up 5 hits, 5 runs. 4 of the runs were earned. Walked 7, struck out 8. 4.667 ERA. A whip of 2.0. So let me change that out. From Ben to Blake to Louis. Cedar Park 16-3 and 2-0, trying to go 17-3 and 3-0. They need 3 outs before they give up 7 runs, so they can make that happen. Liberty Hill in the midst of a good season too, 14-5 and 2-0. 3 2-0 teams at the top of the district standings coming into tonight. One of these 2 will be 2-1 at the end of it. The other one's Georgetown. I think they were playing Eastview. Oh, I can't remember. They're playing somebody who probably should not beat them. So they will be tied with the winner of this game for first, going into Game 4 of district play Friday night. Louis Alonso's warm-up is done. Get back to the action at the top of the order with shortstop Ryan Leary. Leary walked and was thrown out trying to steal second. Then he singled up the middle and was stranded at first. Then he reached on an E4 and scored their first run. Louis Alonso. This one's taken to center. Back goes Sue. Back goes Sue, and it's off the wall. 2 runs will score. Sue grabs it, heads it in. They'll hold the other runner at third, and it's 9-4. Still no outs. Can anybody say McNeil game? So scoring were Chase Maxwell from third, Logan Dyer from second. Carson Riley goes from first to third. Ryan Leary's at second. Still no outs. Jack Stavano, the right fielder, to the plate. Struck out, flied out to right, and walked and scored their other run. Well, now there's two more to add to that. This one's popped up in the infield. Who's got it? Cade Haught makes the catch. Critical catch. Let me update the scoreboard for you. They should have 4 runs.
Brings up number 8, Jackson Knox.
And still only the first out of the inning. Jackson Knox grounded out to short, and popped up to second. On the ground to Gunnar Abzek at second. A run will score, but the second out is made at first on the 4-3. And it's 9-5. It's Carson Riley scoring from third.
19, Cade McCoy.
Cade McCoy, pinch hitter. Hitting in the 4 spot for Andon Thomas, who broke up the shutout with a 2 RBI single last inning. Called strike. Cedar Park just needs an out. Up 4. 1 point, they were up 9. Called strike 2. Now they're 1 strike away. And there it is. Cedar Park takes this one after a fashion. 9-5. 13 hits to 3 on the scoreboard. And we're going to take an extended commercial break. When we come back, I'll have our offensive stats tabulated. And we should have a visit from the head coach, Lanny Williams. We'll be back. Don't go away.
Cloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
You know the Alzer family. They've been involved in Cedar Park sports for years, just as Alzer's Barbecue has been involved in Cedar Park cuisine for years. It's one-of-a-kind, authentic Texas barbecue. Brisket, turkey, chicken, lamb, terrific sides and sauces. It's sheer succulence. That's Alzer's Barbecue, next to the Shell Station on 1431, just east of Lakeline. Open Friday through Sunday, every weekend.
With ASI Protection Services, it's always safe. It's that simple. ASI Services provides commercial and residential alarm monitoring services. ASI does the install and monitoring for way less than the large security chains. They've been in business for 21 years. ASI also offers home automation services, repair services for access control, alarms, and CCTV, plus security camera installation and repair. That's ASI Protection Services. Call 512-467-2615.
Austin Go-To Team Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, now's the time. Contact Greg Oleski for a free market analysis of your home's value and take advantage of this seller's market. Whether you're buying or selling, Greg's your go-to agent for all your real estate needs. Contact him at 512-779-3767 or Greg O at AustinRealEstateExperts.com. That's Austin Go-To Team Realty.
Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com. Adele Golf, Top-tier makers of custom clubs, EAS model putters, wedges, single-length irons. Golf Digest just awarded their EAS putters gold medals in the blade and mallet categories. Adele Golf. Groundbreaking products that shift the thinking of the golf equipment industry. Adele Golf, where you go to get better. Simplify your game. Single length, single swing, your aim, your choice. That's edelgolf.com.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to Balfour, Baylor Scott & White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Spalding, and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community and enjoy the game.
All right, Brad Cohn back here on the post-game show. We've been joined by head coach Lanny Williams. Thanks for dropping by, Coach.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Another win tonight?
Another win. And it was a good one for our kids, and just disappointed in how it ended. You know, just the
didn't quite close the door very hard.
Yeah, and that's the thing. No, we kind of left room for them to think they can play with us the next round, and that's the thing that we've done that a lot, and we just need to fix that and feel pretty good about ourselves. But bottom line is, Brad, we came here to win a ball game, and no matter how ugly or pretty it was, that was the goal.
Well, I was surprised by the early jump on lead. I thought this was going to be a 4-3 kind of duel, and you guys did a good job against a very good team.
Yeah,
great pitching. He had a no-hitter when the fifth or something like that.
No, and I mean they're a very good team. Steve does a great job over at Liberty Hill. He's won a state championship, so he knows knows how to motivate his kids, and we expected the same thing. And just luckily for us, we got some early things go well for us. Some things early go well for us, and we took advantage of them.
So next game coming up Friday night. You got any particular goals to achieve in that game? You're trying to develop this team besides winning, of course.
Well, the thing that we want to do is we talked to the guys today. We're in the position right now in district to start, winning ball games and pulling away from people, and to where we don't get caught up into some mess. And the goals that I would like for our guys to do is if we do come out and play well early is just to finish teams and not get lackadaisical. And it's just all around, just the bats and when guys get opportunities to take advantage of them and just really just to continue to get better at practice every day. But that to me, I feel like we are a championship kind of team, but championship teams are going to put teams away, when they have the opportunity to do that. And I felt like we missed an opportunity tonight to do that, to really send a message.
Yeah, the winning run on in the fifth at third and left him there and ended up having to play a little bit more and let
we had bases loaded.
Narrow. Yeah,
I think in the third inning with no outs and didn't get a. I mean, we scored 3, but we didn't get a run out of that situation. And that time we had second and third with one out, and we didn't get a run in. So. It's just
things to work on.
Yes, absolutely.
But so many things going well. Guys hitting really well, pitching doing well, defense making some great plays.
I'm not going to complain about winning ball games, but I think that any coach that wants to do a good job and loves the game of baseball knows the importance of like you said, slamming the door and not closing it softly or leaving it open or leaving the key on the front porch. So, but those are some things we can we can always improve somewhere. So that's one of the areas we can improve on.
All right, we'll see you Friday night on the road then.
Thank you very much, Brett. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for dropping by. Head Coach Lanny Williams of the Cedar Park Timberwolves, who won tonight over a very good team, Liberty Hill Panthers. All right, let's go through the offensive stats for Cedar Park. Cade Haught went 2 for 4 with a stolen base and RBI, a single, a double, scored 2 runs. Gunnar Absack 3 for 4, an RBI, a double, scored 2 runs. Ryder Hernandez 2 for 4 with a double and 2 RBIs and scored a run. Adam Vaughn 0 for 2, 2 walks, an RBI and scored a run. Trey Verver, 1 for 2, a walk, a hit batsman, scored a run. Louis Alonso, 0 for 3. Tyler DeVolder, 1 for 1. Cannon McDonald, 1 for 2, and was on as a hit batsman. Had an RBI. Mason Padani, 0 for 1. Josh Bretz, 0 for 3. Jack Newman, 0 for 1. Darian Sue, 2 for 4. How do you go 2 for 4 and your batting average drops? That's because you were .531 coming in and only hit .500 tonight. Also had a stolen base and scored 2 runs. So that's about the size of it, you might say. Cedar Park with a win tonight. Academy Sports and Outdoors, a major sponsor of the entire Vype Live network. For all the ways you love to play, Academy makes it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your nearest Academy store. Gear up this spring at Academy Sports and Outdoors. So the Timberwolves take Game 3 of the district campaign at home tonight. An important win over one of the district contenders, Liberty Hill. Cedar Park goes to 17-3 on the year and has now won 9 straight, starting off 3-0 in District 25 5A play. Liberty Hill goes to 14-6 overall and 2-1 in district play. This is the Timberwolf baseball program's 387th win all time and the 158th win on a live broadcast by KMAX Sports or Vype. They are now 158-96 in games we broadcast, only 3 wins away from the program's 9th 20-win season. If they can get to that in these next 3 or 4 games, it would be the earliest any Cedar Park baseball team has ever gotten to 20 wins in a season. So next up, Friday night at Glen, first pitch 7 o'clock. We'll bring you that one as well on the air at about 6:50. Special thanks to the whole Vype staff, Operations Director Merle Bertrand, our QA for this game, Deandra McMenu, our voiceover artist Roland Ruiz, and our technical support officer, Suna Venkat. This is Brad Cohn signing off for the Vype Network. We'll see you Friday night from Grizzly Field.
This has been the Vype Live Network's presentation of Cedar Park Timberwolves Baseball. Sponsored by Toyota of Cedar Park, Adele Golf, Thundercloud Subs, Austin Go-To Team Realty, Alzer's Barbecue, ASI Protection Services, and Academy Sports and Outdoors. Join us again